The Chinese people are very, very controlling. The Chinese Communism Party has one objective: to market China, to only put China ahead, to protect China, and it doesn't matter at all costs. Wherever Chinese people go, they want to dominate, they want to control, they want to take power. You understand? And Chinese people are successfully doing this in many African countries. They are successfully doing this in Ghana, successfully doing this in Cameroon, successfully doing this in Zimbabwe, and many countries in Africa I don't want to continue mentioning. Even in South Africa, Chinese have successfully controlling supermarkets, controlling mines. We saw something in Ghana where Chinese companies have destroyed entire communities with their mining strategies, with how they mine and ensure that the place becomes unlivable. They are very, very good as long as it will satisfy the interests of China. But let me tell you, that thing did not work in Nigeria. That particular thing about China, it did not work. They have tried. It did not work in Nigeria. China has tried to have grip, to have control over Nigeria. It did not work. Let me tell you something. When it comes to all this issue of white people and black people, I don't first of all call Chinese white, but let's just say when it comes to black people issue, Europeans are far better compared to Asians, compared to Arabs. You understand? They're also black people, but when it comes to them looking down on black people, you better go to Europe, better deal with Europeans than deal with Arabs, Asians, and these Chinese people. I'm telling you. During COVID, we saw it. We saw it how they were being treated in China. And Chinese, they try to carry that same attitude. We have seen situations in Africa where a Chinese is working in a mine or in a factory or in a company and wants to control all the blacks that are working there in Africa. To the point where we saw one video where one Chinese person go, they whip black person. You know, it can't be a different matter. But let me tell you, they have tried in Nigeria and it's not going. It's not working. So no matter how they try, and I'll tell you all the different strategies they've used. It didn't work. It just did not work. Recently, we saw a video of Nigeria shutting down a supermarket owned by the Chinese. Can you imagine? Every time I talk about this thing or I think about it, it sounds so unbelievable on my head. Can you, like we used to hear it in America back in the days, because it no longer exists. I don't know if it still exists because we don't even know. And probably in South Africa, we have these things in South Africa where they will have their shopping mall, they will have their schools, they have their places. They say this school is meant only for white people. This shop is meant only for white people. Only white people are allowed to enter this school. Only white people are allowed to come to this community. Only white. Chinese had the audacity to take that thing to Nigeria, open supermarket and say that only Chinese will shop there. Only white people are Chinese. Nigerians are not allowed. Inside Nigeria, Abuja for that matter. Think about it. The audacity for China. And if they can do that, it's existing in other African countries. There are Chinese shops in African countries or Chinese companies in African countries where only Chinese are allowed to work. Think about it, guys. And Africans are allowing this to happen in their countries where only Chinese are allowed. Think about it. You leave China after showing us what you were doing to blacks. Come to Africa and try to do the same thing. No. That's why I love Nigeria. That's why I will love Nigeria from today till tomorrow. That's why I will celebrate Nigeria and talk about Nigeria from today till tomorrow, because Nigeria is the only African country that is saving our image, is saving our name. It's the most powerful black country in the world. It's the only country where a black man can be fully empowered, fully powerful, where a black man can have full confidence that no other nationality, no other race can do any harm. It's the only country in this world where a white person will humble themselves and treat black person well, because they know that if they do any harm, they will collect anyhow. That is why Nigeria should be the most beloved black country in the world. Every black person in the world should celebrate and treat Nigeria well. When you see Nigerians as a black person, greet them well and say, thank you, Nigeria. Thank you for protecting us, black people. Thank you for saving our dignity as black people. Thank you, Nigeria, for making sure that black people are not treated anyhow. I'm telling you guys the real truth. Because when you go to other African countries, even we say we are independent, we don't have anything. Top companies, we are not the owners. Top businesses, we are not the owners. Decision making, we are not the owners. But go to Nigeria. It's the only country where their president will tell America president, do your own, I do my own. They are the only people where they will tell the white man, oh God, do your own, I do my own. Day your day, make I day my day. They will look at you, white man, and tell you. And they will still do it with confidence, and they will still win. When Nigerians are with whites make sure they are careful. They know it. So that's why Chinese tried. Chinese tried their nonsense. They tried their nonsense in Nigeria, it did not work. They feel say that Nigeria will be like Ghana or any other African country where they go just do anyhow. The Nigerian government locked down the supermarket, seal it completely, tell them to move. If the owner of the supermarket disappeared, the man ran away because he knew that if Nigerian government laid their hands on him, he will go to jail. Nigeria has locked up white people. Nigeria has deported white people in Nigeria. Tell me an African country that has the audacity to do that. Tell me. If it's not Nigeria, there's no other. There's no other. So Chinese have tried, man. It did not go. It will never go, and it can never go. That's why I keep saying, respect Nigeria. If you're a Ghanaian, if you're a South African, if you're a Cameroonian, if you're an African, if you're a black person, respect Nigeria. Because they have done a lot for black people that black people don't know. You don't know. And when you know, you will respect them. It is what it is. Your boy Ajo Maxi, and I hope you enjoy watching this video. Smash the like button, smash the notification bell. Come back anytime you're free because there's always more beautiful and amazing content just for you. God bless you all. Cheese!